Yeah, hello. My name is Deepak Sharma, and hi everyone, class 10th. Actually, I will discuss today about the real numbers and very important questions, like the important questions for 2024 25 board exam. So just let's get started right now. So first of all, I will discuss the first question and the two most important question. The third one, third sub question, and the fourth 5005. Okay, so I'm just writing it down. I'm solving it. So I'm writing down solution and then so we have to find out here space each number as a product of its prime factors. So we have to find out the prime factors and how we can go through it. So I'm solving it. Just make a table like that and then we have to write down 3825. Okay. So we have to check it, which number divides this number. So first of all, 2 doesn't divide this number because this is the odd number. So we have to check by 3 and we have the method of divisibility by 3. So we have to add them all the numbers. If we are adding all the numbers and then we will get a certain number which is divisible by 3, then this number would be divisible by 3 also. So I'm adding it. 3 plus 8 is 11, 11 plus 2 is 13, 13 plus 5 is 18. It means that it's a 18. The sum of all the numbers is 18. It means that it will be divisible. So I'm gonna throw 3. So 3 times 1 is 3. And then 3 times 2 is 6. So carries 2. Okay, so I'm writing it here 2. Means 22. So 3 times 7 is 21. And then 1 here. 3 times 5 is 15. Again, we have to check it. Then it is divisible by 3 again. So you can check by yourself. So I'm writing it down. 3 times 4 is 12 and 3 times 2 is 6 and then 1 is here. So I'm writing it 3 times 5 is 15. Now we are gonna for the now we are checking it by 3, but I checked it. It's not divisible by 3. So we'll go through 5. So I'm just dividing by 5 and then 5 times 8 would be 40 and then 2 is the remaining part, so it would be 25. So 5 times 5 is 25, so it would be 85. So now it is also divisible by 5, so I'm writing it down here. 5, so 5 times 1 is 5 and it would be 3, so 35. 5 7 jar, 5 times 7 is 35. So sorry, yeah, you're right. So, so it is divisible by 17 directly because 17 is a prime number. So we can express in the prime factors. Okay, so I'm writing it down. Hence, 3825 is equals to. We can directly write it down like that. 3 times 3 times 5 times 5 and then 17. But we have to just draw. We have to just represent it's in its prime factors, so we can write it 3825 is equals to 3 to the power of 2 times 5 to the power of 2 and then times 17. It would be your answer. Okay, now we are gonna for the 5005. So I'm just making a table right now and then 5005. It is divisible by 5 directly because it's not divisible by 3. If we are adding 5 plus 0 plus 0 plus 5, then it will be 10. And 10 is not divisible by 3. Okay, this is the rule of divisibility by 3. So now it's a divisible by 5 directly. So 5 times 1 is 5, and then 0, 0, and then 5 times 1 is 5. Okay. Now, which number divides this one? So, if you are checking it, then it is divisible by 7. So, I'm writing it this thing. And then 7 times 1, it would be 7, means 3. Then 7 times 3 is here. So, 7, it would be 30. Then 7 times 4 is 28. Okay. And then 2 is here, means 21. Then 7 times 3 is 21. Okay. Now 143. Which number divides 143? So you have to check it down. It is divisible by only the number 11. So I'm gonna thread, and then it gives 11 times 13 would be 143. And then again we have to just divide by 13. 13 is a prime number, so it is divisible by itself or 1. So it's like that. Hence, we can easily write it down. This one also, 5005 is equals to 5 times 7 times 11 times 13. So it would be your answer directly. Okay. Now we are gonna for the next question, and I'm gonna on the next slide. You can copy it, pause the video and copy it. So we are going for the second question, and second sub question is most important. It is the upcoming question. You can suppose it. So now I'm solving this one. So I'm writing it down solution. So what we have to do in this question, find the LCM and HCF of the following pairs of integer and verify that LCM and HCF, LCM times HCF is equals to product of two numbers. So we have to basically find out at 510 and 92. We have to find out LCM and HCF. So I'm gonna through finding HCF first of all. Okay. So I'm writing it, finding HCF. So if I'm finding the HCF, so directly I'm writing it 510, and 510 you know that it's a divisible by 2. If we are going through 2, then 2 times 2 is 4, and then 1 is coming here, 2 times 5 is 10, and then 2 times 5. Okay, so it would be 255, and 255 is not divisible by 2. So we're gonna check for 3. 2 plus 5 is 7, 7 plus 5 is 12. 12 is divisible by 3. So we are gonna for 3. 3 times 8 is 24, and 3 times 5 is 15. Now we are checking it, it is divisible by 5. So it's going by 17 because 17 times 5 is 85. So directly we can cut it down by 17, it would be 1. Okay. Now we have to check the 92. So we have to just make a table and then this one. Then it is divisible by 2. 2 times 4 is 8 and then it would be 12. 2 times 6 is 12. 2 times 4 is 8 and 2 times 6 is 12. Now it is divisible by again 2. So 2 times 2 is 4 and then 2 times 3 is 6. Now we are going through by 23 directly. So it would be 1. So we have to write it down in prime factors. So 510 is equals to, I'm writing it down like that, 2 times, sorry, it's a 2 is nothing, not here. So I'm writing it down, 2 times 3 is times 5 times 17, okay? And then we are coming for the 92. So 92, I'm writing it down, 2 times 2 times 23. Which number is common in this factors? So you can check it here, 2 is common in this factor. So we can writing it down here. HCF is 2. Okay. Now I'm finding the LCM. So I'm directly writing it down. Finding LCM. So how we can find out it? We have to use the table method, like direct method. So I'm writing it down 510. Actually, we can easily find out the LCM by this factors also. But I'm telling it the another method. So you have to easily do by this one also. So 510 and comma 92. Okay, so it is divisible by 2. If you are dividing, then it would be 255 and then comma, it would be 46. Again, we have to divide by 2. If you are dividing by 2, then it would be 255 because it is not divisible and it would be 23. So again, 255 is not divisible by 2. So we have to check by 3. If you are checking it, then it is divisible by 3. So I'm writing it down 85 and it would be 23. Again, it's a divisible by 5, so directly I'm writing it 17 and then comma 23. And again, I'm writing it down 17, so it would be 1 and then it would be 23. And then I'm writing down 23, so it would be 1 comma 1. Directly we can write it down here Uh, LCM would be 2 times 2 times 3 times 5 times 17 times 23. So if you're doing it, so you will get it 23,460. I calculated that previously. Okay, that's why I got it. So pause the video and write it down, copy it. Okay. Now we are gonna for the next question. Okay. The next question. Actually, what we have to do, we have to verify it. Extremely sorry, I forgot this thing. So we have to verify this thing. So we are gonna do it. This one also. So uh, I'm verified here. Yeah, I'm verified here right now. So what I have to do, I have to just shifting this one here like that, and I'm just sorting it like that. So now I'm verifying here. So we have to write it down this formula. So since we know that LCM times HCF is equals to product of this number. So I'm writing product of two number. And what is two number? This one. Like this one and this one. So we have to take LHS. So I'm saying this is LHS and LHS would be LCM times HCF. So I'm writing LCM times HCF. So what is LCM? LCM is 23,460 times HCF is 2. If you are multiplying it, then you will get, you know what? You will get it 46,920. So you will get it. Now we have to solve with the RHS. So RHS would be product of two numbers. So I'm taking it product of two numbers. So 510 times 92. If you were multiplying it, then you will get again this thing 46,920. Okay. So we can directly write it. It's a verified. Okay. So you can pause the video and then write it. We are going for the next question. So now the third question, and it's a most important question for your upcoming exam. Okay, so I'm solving it down here. Okay, basically what we have to do in this question, find the LCM and HCF of the following integers by applying the prime factorization method. 8, 9, and 25. So we have to use same thing like that. We have to use this one, like I'm writing it 8. So just cut it down, then it would be 2, 4, 2, and then 2 again, then I'm writing it 1. So we are not writing down now the factors we are doing, we will do with each other. So I'm just finding of 9 factors of 9. So it is divisible by 3, and 3 times 3 is 9, and it would be 1. Again, we have to find out the 25 also. So I'm doing by divided by 5, so it would be 5 and then it would be 1. Okay, so just write it down like that. 8 is equals to 2 times 2 times 2. Okay, and then 9 is equals to 3 times 3. Okay, and then 25 is equals to 5 times 5. Is anything common here? So it's nothing is common, only 1 is common here. So directly I'm writing it down as HCF is equals to 1. Okay, but now we have to find out its LCM also. So how we can find out the LCM? I'm finding the LCM. So I'm writing down finding LCM. So how we can find out it? We can find out through this one also, but I'm gonna through this one. So 8, comma 9, comma 25. 8 is divisible by 2, then it would be 4, 9, 25. Now I'm again divided by 2. So 2 times 2 is 4, and then 9, and then 25. Again, we have to just divide it by 2. So it would be 1, 9, and then 25. Now we are going for the 3. So 3. So 1, and then 3 times 3 is 25. 3 times 3 is 9, and then 25 is same. And again, I'm dividing by 3. So it would be 1, 1, and then 25 is as it is. So now we can write it 5, and then 1 comma 1, it's a 5, and then we can write it 1 comma 1 comma 1, and then LCM is equals to, we can write it 2 times 2 times 2, and then 3 times 3 times 5 times 5. So if you are doing the multiplication, then you will get, it would be 1800, 1800, it would be your answer. So you can find out the LCM and HCF by this method. Okay, it's a easy, all the questions are easy. Okay, now we are gonna for the fourth one. So fourth one is this one. Given that HCF is equals to HCF of 306, comma 657 is equals to 9, then find the LCM of 306, comma 657. So how we can solve it? It's a easy if you know the formula. Okay, now I'm writing the formula, then you can easily do it. Okay, so now I'm writing it. We know that what we know that it's a HCF times LCM is equals to product of two numbers. So I'm writing it down, product of two numbers. So I'm writing it. So HCF of these numbers would be given 9, and LCM is not given. So I'm writing directly LCM only. And product of two numbers, so directly write it as 306 times 657. Don't directly multiply it, don't do it, okay? Oh, we have to just cancel out and then we will multiply. So 657 times, or sorry, divided by 9, okay? If you are dividing this one, so 9 times 7 is 63, okay? 2 is here, so it would be 27, right? So 9 times 3 is 27. So we can write it LCM, it would be 306 times 73. And if you are multiplying it, LCM 306 times 73, then you will get 22,338. So it would be the answer. You can pause the video and write it down the solution. Okay. Now we are going to for the next question. Question number 7. It's the most important. And what is given in this question? So I'm reading it and then try to understand. There is a circular path around a sports field. Sonia takes 18 minutes to drive one round of the field, while Ravi takes 12 minutes for the same. Suppose they both start at the same point and at the same time and go in the same direction. After how many minutes will they meet again at the starting point? So basically, we have to find out the initial point again if both are rounding the field, okay, with each other. So basically, in this type of question, we have to just find out it LCM. If we are finding the LCM of both the number, then we can easily get the minutes. How many minutes will they meet again? We can easily find out it. So now I'm solving it here. I'm writing solution and then I'm writing the given points like time taken by the Sonia. I'm writing it time taken by Sonia, not the. Actually, it's a not preposition. I'm directly writing by Sonia. So Sonia taking time. Sonia taking time. Like how many minutes? Sonia takes 18 minutes for a round. 18 minutes for a round. Only just write it down like that. Around. And time taken by Rabi. Time taken by Ravi takes Wait a second. The pronunciation. Sorry, actually, sentence is wrong. So I'm writing in the right way. Sonia. Time taken by Sonia to drive one round. To drive one round, it would be 18 minutes. Now, Rabi. So, Rabi to drive one round. What is it? It's 12 minutes for a round. So 12 minutes, I'm writing it down here. Now what we have to do? Time taken by both meet again. So I'm writing it here. Time taken by both. Time taken by both to meet again. Meet again. So basically what we have to find out LCM of 18 and 12. Okay. So we have to find the LCM of 18. So how we can find out? Just use this method 18 and then 12. So just divided by 2, it would be 9, it would be 6. Again divided by 2, it would be 9, it would be 3. Again divided by 3, so it would be 3 and then 1. And then again divided by 3, so it would be 1 and 1. So I'm writing it down here. Uh, if you're multiplying this one, so 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 3 is 12, 12 times 3 is 36. So directly I'm writing it here. LCM would be 36. Therefore, we can write it time taken by both, time taken by both to meet again, to meet again after 36 minutes. After 36 minutes. Hey, so it's a completed the chapter one, not chapter one, it's exercise number one. I just did all the important question. Okay, so please, thanks for the watching this video. If you like the video, then please like and subscribe my channel and support me basically. It's my first introductory video. I hope you enjoyed this thing. Thanks for watching.